was a solution to a very major issue in our life. If you've heard the PWAN story, you will know that my husband and I were homeless for 2.5 years. And in those 2.5 years, we lived in 13 places, moving from one place to the other. And I remember what used to resonate in my mind so much those days that assuming we had a plot of land anywhere, no matter where the land is, we'll go there, put up a room or two, and at least have a home of our own. That is what's like really put us on the path of real estate. Real estate network marketing business model. Well, I've been a network marketer for a long time.
Okay.
You must have heard of businesses like Forever Living Products, GNB, and all the rest of them. I encountered network marketing in 2005. And I found a business model that has the capacity to change lives. You understand? To tell people that network marketing is a leveler, it is an equalizer. It is something that can take somebody from the lowest level to any level the person can imagine. I've seen people in network marketing change their story practically overnight. But it's, in real estate, it's something that has never really been done. Most people do, you see network marketing in supplement business and all that. But in real estate, it was not so until we started. But I saw something that can really bless a lot of people. I remember those days when we were homeless, moving from place to place. We used to hang around in the Koto shopping complex a lot. And we see people, land agents, fighting over commission. As little as 50,000 naira commission, they would drag themselves to the police station. So I wanted something that will eliminate that situation. If we have a network marketing business model in real estate, people will no longer fight. Because they can get their commission and the company can pay the next person and the next person. So it was a solution to that fighting. And it changed the whole industry. We're a real estate industry in Nigeria. And I'm sure it's going to spread to other places very soon. Well, initially, it was to solve our own problem. But after that, it became a solution to other people's problem. Today, so many people earn their living through real estate. People that never thought they would ever do real estate in their life. I see them working so hard every day, going from one place to the other, looking for customers, looking for clients, to patronize their business so they can earn a living, take care of their families, pay school fees, pay rent. I think that's what keeps me going now. We have the best marketing model in the whole world, not just in Nigeria, not just in Lagos. And we're also people focused. People focused. I used to tell people that it's better to invest in people than to even invest in properties. Once you have people in your business, the business will be done. It's all about, business is actually all about people. Not really just about what you can make for yourself. Okay, so we keep the business going by remembering that people need solution to their own problems. It is not just a matter of us. PWAN is structured in such a way that even if I don't work for a whole year, okay, for instance, my vacation allowance in PWAN is, let me say, 2.5 million. And remember that 30 companies in the group, right? So if all of them pay me 2.5 million, what is that? 75 million. 2.5 times 10 million, 10 is 25 million, right? So times 30 is 75 million. All of them may not be paying it today. But what I mean is that that is my vacation allowance. Okay? So if they can afford it, they will pay it. So it's no longer really about myself or my husband. It is about people. I think we do quite a lot. For me again, I repeat, it's about the people. It's about the people. We create a lot of opportunities for people, both those who can afford to do the business and those who cannot. And for instance, I don't think I pay rent for less than 12 people right now. You understand? We also empower women. I have a program I call Empowerment for All Women. I'm actually very women focused. I love to encourage women to do things. And I also empower them. I empower them with money. But all of them, they can do real estate. Some people may not be interested in real estate. And when I talk to people, especially women, I don't want them to think that I just want them to join my business. I just want them to come and market. So a lot of times we make money available for people to do other things. In my village, for instance, I give 12 women money every month, 12 different women every month to start a business. You understand? It's not much. I give them 100,000 naira, 12 every month. I've been doing it for a long time. I initially started it here in Lagos. I was giving women, that was about 3-4 years ago, I was just giving them 50,000. I'll get like a group of 50 women in a quarter and give them 50,000 naira each to do something. Because I know that with as little as that, they can start something. Of course, we have also done other things. Outreaches to our community. Remember when we were in our former office on Onwumere Street, we practically blocked a 1.5 kilometer road all by ourselves. God, the neighborhood continued from there. Some of our companies are providing boreholes for communities and a whole lot of other things. During the COVID period, we were very much, because for us it is about the people. Of course, we also donated to the government, but it is about the people. Because with the people, we have direct control, right? Yes, whatever we donate for the government, we're not going to tell the government what to do with it, but we can impact people directly. That is really if I were to focus on an area of corporate social responsibility, it would be to make things easier for people. For me, it's always about the people, Of course, if you know people very well, you know what they call me. They call me Mama Africa. Because like my house, my kitchen is open for the people. If you come into my house, it is always open. But I strongly believe that people make what we're doing possible for us. So if in any way we can also make it happen for them, it will give me a lot of joy and inner peace. I don't really think anybody sets out to defraud people when they start business. I don't think so. There are very few people that may be playing in that field. Most people really want to render value when they start businesses, especially real estate business. But the point is that you may encounter certain things that you do not know are on the way. They come along. And if you are not able to handle them, people look at you as fraudulent. I don't really think anybody sets out to defraud people. Remember, in this our business, we are dealing with moneyless like in Lagos. We are dealing with even land grabbers like here in Lagos. You may finish buying a property and discover that the same property has been sold to several people before. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the person did not really set out to defraud, but circumstances may make the person seem like he set out to defraud. Now, what you may be asking me is, how do we navigate the terrain of the business? How do you handle money? How do you manage money? How do you manage the business in such a way that even when you run into a situation, you are still able to overcome it? We've been in this business for 9 years. By March next year, we'll be 10 years in the business. And in this period of time, we have finished paying for some estates, only to discover we paid to the wrong people. You understand? Especially here in Lagos. So what we've been doing in recent times is to shift away from untitled properties to titled properties. And as we make profit in the more secure ones, we make some, we pay again. We pay again to make sure that the people we have sold to, only to discover that the land is not even there, that they have what they paid for. You understand? You may come into a family, especially in Lagos State, where you know that a child, whether born by a woman or a man, is entitled to the properties of the parents. If they were born by a woman, the woman is entitled to the properties of her parents. It's not the same thing in Igbo land, for instance. In Igbo land, once you establish the owners of the properties, you are dealing with the men, because in Igbo land, women don't really struggle for properties with their brothers. So you are dealing with the men. But here in Lagos, for instance, in the southwest, the woman has rights, the men have rights. So you may finish paying to a group of people, only to discover that some people were not carried along. In this case, you have to pay again. No, so the most important thing is learning how to manage business. Some people have made so much loss in businesses and been able to overcome it. That is where knowing how to manage the business, how to manage money, how to grow money, how to multiply money comes into play. From the time we started, people have always lived very simple lives. You see us spending money on unnecessary things. Whatever money we make in the company simply goes back into the business. So it helps you manage unexpected situations when those situations come. And I want to say again, I don't think anybody really set out to defraud people. If there are people that do that, there will be very few. Very few. The majority of real estate practitioners are really there to do business. They're really there for the long haul, not just to make money and go. Like I said, we started this model, this business model. For 2-3 years, we had complete monopoly. We started in 2012, 2013, 2014, up to early 2015. We were like just the major player in this business model. But in 2015, of course, competitions began to come. In PWAN, we don't really call them competitors, we call them neighbors. We are all here to serve the people. They're also there to serve the people. They began to come many different ways, coming with a whole lot of things. Some of them completely out to the market PWAN. It was really, I would say terrible, because I expected it. I studied history, and in my study of history, I did a class called The Scramble for West African States, whenever there is a new thing discovered, there must be a scramble. People will eventually come into it. I also understood and still understand what is called monopoly rule. Monopoly is an ownable space for a period of time. Ownable space, like I said, we had monopoly of this particular way of doing real estate for a little while. It is also important that as a business manager, you recognize when your monopoly ends. You understand? And then you make other decisions. For instance, NITEL ought to have recognized when the monopoly of the telecommunication field ended. When the GSM started coming, even when the other, what they call, people call not 9 knots came in, they should be expecting that the monopoly of that industry was about to end. So for a business manager, a business leader, what you do is to begin to make other plans. What are you going to do when that window ends? Remember what I said? Monopoly is an ownable space, a space you own for a period of time. Some people own the monopoly window for a long time. If I go to a Go hotel and I want to buy Coke, they're selling it for 1,000. I don't have any choice but to buy it for 1,000, except I go out of the hotel. So they have monopoly within that their space. If you go to Silverbed, for instance, want to buy popcorn, you buy it at whatever price they put it, because they own the space. They can fix the price they want. It's an open market like this. Anybody can come into the market anytime, especially in Nigeria where nothing is regulated. As a business person from the beginning, you should of course know that monopoly, even if you started the idea, will come. And you begin to make other plans. I'm sure that there are some people who started pure water business long ago that have gone out of business, because they probably did not understand that even if they were the only one doing it, that some other people will come into the business. For as long as there's profit in it, people will come into it. So you understand that. So by 2013 December, we started March 2012. By 2013 December, I knew the monopoly was over. We took a group of PBOs, well, we call them PBOs today, a group of marketers abroad on an end incentive. Most of these people have never traveled before. On entering South Africa, it was like, wow, this is possible. I knew the monopoly period was over. They will come back to Nigeria and they will want more. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And the moment that happens, whatever it is you have monopoly over, it's over. Everybody wants a piece of it. And they want to equally make money. They want to, So at that period, we still continue 2013, 2014, but by early 2015, it was like everybody just woke up and why we have to do real estate. What is PWAN doing? What is happening? What is going on? People will come to our office just to what is going on here? You understand? And I knew that the monopoly period was completely over. There are two things. You can keep on talking, we started this, lamenting, or I could go to work. So I went to work. I made other decisions. You understand? What I did is what you may call creating a blue ocean. You understand? We had, of course, people out there who were like after PWAN. The most important thing to them was what to say about PWAN. PWAN does not do this. PWAN is not doing that. PWAN is doing this. PWAN is doing that. And I was not ready to answer anybody. I was the managing director, the first managing director of the company. Yeah, I was the first staff of the company. The very first staff of the company. So as the MD of the company, the responsibility of navigating through all those problems was mine. So I needed to make certain decisions, and I did. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're still in business today. We're not even worried about the competition out there anymore, because we have the ones inside. You understand? But it's okay. We're a family. We're still here together. So that was really a very tough period, you understand? Another thing that also helped me go through it was, of course, the Spirit of God. I'm a Christian. We built PWAN on that foundation. From day one, we covenanted this company to the Lord. And anytime issues come up, I go back to the Lord. And you know, I always get an answer. Always. Always. The Lord will always drop words here and there. But I tell the Spirit of the Lord said to me, I can save neither with the big people or the small people. There was a month we just woke up in 2015, all our major marketers were gone. It was like everything was just, you know. And the Spirit of the Lord dropped a word again and said, so mightily grew the world and prevailed. And I held on to that. So even now, when I encounter certain challenges in business, I simply begin to listen. What is the Lord going to say? And when I get that word, I'm strengthened and I just go on. Today there are 33 companies in the PWAN group. By the end of this, by 12th of December, we're going to be 37 because 4 other companies have been vetted as I speak. One is launching on the 7th, one is launching on the 8th, 2 others are launching before the 12th. With 37 companies. And I'm not talking about one-room companies, they're all companies that can stand on their own, work on their own. They are doing the same thing we're all doing together, and in their various capacities, they're doing well. I think that is one of the most important things within the PWAN. And that's why I said that to invest in property is good, but to invest in people is better. But the latest news in PWAN is that we also have something for the people. By March next year, we should be doing groundbreaking in a great Atlantic city.
Wow.
Yeah, so we are putting up 2 structures, 30-story buildings each, and altogether about 212 apartments. And it's a joint venture between PWAN Signature, actually initiated by PWAN, between PWAN Signature and the land owner. The agreement was signed on Friday, just this Friday, and by tomorrow and before the end of this week, they will start doing soil test, and we believe that by March next year, the groundbreaking will be done and the work can really begin. Now, when you talk about that kind of product, you can talk about investors, but generally, about PWAN Group is about people. About people. Like we say in PWAN, if you're between the ages of 18, we used to say between the ages of 18 and 65, you are not involved in real estate, especially real estate network marketing. You are cheating yourself. But I want to say, if you are up to 18 years and above, even if you are 90, I had there's a land we bought in our area, Ribama, Deba, something. Anyway, that neighborhood. We bought a man from Anoga who was about 90 years, going to 90 at the time we bought the land. And not long after, he was still buying another one in Chevron area. You know, he's got to be with the Lord now. But I remember thinking those days, wow, this man at this age is still buying properties. Do you understand? So it's no longer just people between the age of 18 and 65, it's everybody. Everybody. One of the easiest ways of becoming millionaires is to deal in real estate. It's one of the easiest. I'm telling you the truth. Whether as a business owner or as a marketer, you can actually make a lot of money in real estate. You understand? So everybody's welcome. Let's change the face of our country. You know, time is going to come. You see all those houses in, mm, let me say, Bariga, Shomolu, Akoka, one of these areas, near Surulere, you know, all those areas, Ajegule, all those buildings will begin to come down. And better buildings will begin to go up. It's already happening. Developers are buying old buildings, bringing them down and building other things. And it's, you know, so there's a lot of room for investment in real estate. And I can also tell you that you can start with little money. Like I'm about to get into one. Like I said, we're going to be building a record 1930 from next year. And it's a project with a timeline. You understand? But from now till March, I have time to make plans, right? I have time to put things on paper. I've always seen that, seen that most things we put down on paper become clearer. You understand? For instance, if I'm under pressure to make a payment of 100 million, 200 million, 250 million, one of the first things I do is to take a pen, take a paper, and take my calculator. You see that thing that Igbo is doing in the market all the time? It's one of the most powerful things that every business should learn to do. You know, they're always on their calculator. You understand? What they're doing is that they're checking figures, right? To see what it can come down to or go up to. You can break down everything to the smallest details and then put them back again. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, you can break down everything. So when I'm under a lot of pressure, which we are under most of the time anyway in this business, you understand? One thing that is uppermost in my mind is that there's always a solution. If there's a problem, there's a solution. So what I have to do is to think, how do we solve that problem? To think. A whole lot of people do not think. Do you understand what I'm saying? They don't. They just do things. They just do things. You know. One other thing I do is I read a lot of books. Practically every answer we are looking for is in a book. Somewhere. Nothing is new under the sun. Is there anything that is new? No, nothing. So if somebody has gone through that, there's a solution. But you can find it in the pages of the book. But one of the best books I've ever read, where you can find every answer, is the Bible. There's an answer, always. You can find it. So if you spend a lot of time on the Word of God, you will find that as you are facing certain critical situations, your God drops in your spirit that you can use. But that does not mean that as I am now, maybe my capacity so far is maybe 50 billion, 100 billion. I can think up to that. I can plug around. How do we do it? You understand? And I go and say, no, this year, I want us to make 1 trillion. Right? Yeah. I don't have an answer to such a problem. But I know that the time will come when the Lord will also drop it into my spirit. If somebody had told me, let me say 6 months ago, that I'll be negotiating development in the Core Atlantic, well, my mind will not even go to it. But today, we're there. which means tomorrow can be another place. Anywhere, anywhere. In PWAN group, we say there's no limit. Does not mean that I can just start today and go to London or go to Dubai or go to America. The time will come for all those things. You understand? So when I'm under a critical situation in the business, the first thing I do is to start thinking, start dwelling on it. Let me end by saying this. In the book of Habakkuk, where the Bible talks about the vision being for an appointed time, the writer says, "You will sit and watch and listen to hear what he's going to say to you." And he said to him, "Write the vision down and make it plain." Right? Write the vision down, make it plain, make it simple. For the vision is first, that whosoever readeth it shall run with it. He goes on to say that the vision is for an appointed time. And he said, "Though it tarries, wait for it. It will not tarry." Every vision is for an appointed time. When we started PWAN, all our mind could think about was a lot of way. Where we could buy land at a very cheap rate and do a structured payment for people on a monthly basis. But with time, our mind began to engage in other things. So every vision is for an appointed time. And if you remember that, you know that some problems you want to solve today may not be for today, they may be for tomorrow. You understand? So you have to just learn to give yourself peace. I look at a man like Dangote with all the responsibilities he has, and every time the man is calm. Have you ever seen him harassed? He's always calm. He's always calm. So it's somebody that you can, that is not much more than all of us can even think about right now. He's the richest man in Africa, right? With a whole lot of businesses, employing millions of people. You understand? And he's always calm. So why do we want to come and kill ourselves? We have to also learn to be calm and approach problems and situations with that calmness of mind, bearing in mind that every vision is for an appointed time. Thank you.
Hi. Did you know that real estate investment is only profitable when you invest with a reputable company that has an eye out for fast developing and appreciating properties for your benefit? PWAN Haven is a renowned property development company that guarantees you a safe investment opportunities when you invest in any of our estates in Lagos or around the country.
So come with me as I take you on a tour of some of our prestigious estates. Come on up, come on up.
Haven Residence is located at Abijo GRA along Ibejuleki Expressway, Lagos. Haven Residence is a modern and luxurious apartment built for your comfort and security. Haven Residence consists of 2 and 3 bedroom apartments and 3 bedroom terraces with a BQ. Our 3-bedroom apartment currently sells for 25.5 million naira, and our 3-bedroom terrace with a BQ sells for 40 million naira.
I got some intel behind scenes and about the facilities in here. You don't want to be anywhere else in Abijo GRA. This is the residence for you. If you're thinking about class, if you're thinking about affordability, this is amazing.
Estate features include ample parking space, security, electricity, water treatment systems, good road network, recreational area, and a service charge waiver for the first year.